Ready to wrestle now at 160 pounds. Angelo Marino, District 1, Springfield High School, senior, against Kyle Werkheiser, Wilson High School, District 11, junior. Werkheiser is in the yellow and blue wrestling uniform, and Marino in the gray.
Gonna get it. Shall we get a throw? Shall we throw? Marino, a very strong wrestler, good base.
Official on the mat is Paul Stover from Jersey Shore, Pennsylvania. And the assistant is Herb Dodd from Allison Park.
When Paul Stover's pants split, he looked at it and he had a little tobacco can in the back.
No takedown. Still on their feet.
West Central Pennsylvania approached the light.
Marino, a very stocky built kid. Werkheiser, the taller of the two. From Wilson.
Guess that would make him Smokey Stover.
That's a beauty.
Wilson Borough High School is located in Easton, PA. Or is it Easton High School is located in Wilson Borough? It's one of those crazy little things. The borough of Easton is west of...
No, this is Wilson High.
Yeah, that's it.
And he has 36-1 record this season.
You can't spell and your geography's worse.
Wilson Borough High. Truman Reese was I believe, the superintendent at one time.
Nothing yet, nothing yet.
No points yet.
Marino can't afford to let that waist grip go. He's losing control here. Kaiser's going to get two, and there it is.
And he does.
So Werkheiser gets the first points on the board with 25 seconds to go and leads 2-0.
Back in the center.
Herman Bruning and his assistant at Springfield High.
Edge. 20 seconds. Whistle. He can't hold you. We need 20 seconds to get out. Need the one now. Let's go. Let's go, Angelo.
Angelo Marino in the down position. 75-18-1 in his career. Werkheiser of Wilson was 91-15 in his career. Momentary time for, I don't know if that's injury uniform adjustment. Here's another look at that takedown.
They found a bug on the mat.
What? Was that a bug or a sunshine contact lens?
Escape.
Good
2-1 now.
Marino.
Marino's very strong. Feel like a fire plug.
Let's work it now. Let's work it.
Out of Springfield, District 1 area.
Yeah, this is Springfield Delco.
Delco, right.
Delaware County.
District 1 composed of Bucks, Montgomery, Chester, Delaware.
Speaking of that area, I wish a happy birthday to Gail Retrieve.
There you see Tom Heilman and his assistant at Wilson High.
Come on, let's go, let's go.
And the official, Paul Stover.
You could just say to Gail, I won't tell you what her age is, but it won't be long now, Gail. It won't be long. Escape. We got a neutral.
One green.
And now it's 3-1 in favor of Kyle Werkheiser. Wilson.
Let's work now.
Yeah, Barb, that's one of the strange circumstances. Wilson Borough High School and Easton High School are really, literally, maybe a couple hundred yards apart. Maybe a duplication of effort. I'm not going to get into those politics.
Stay away from that. That's got to have a history behind it. Here the history is 3-1. Favor Werkheiser with a 1:22 remaining here in the second period, and we have a stalemate.
Interesting, Larry. Of course, Easton High has had several young champions they've brought here through the years. Bobby Weaver and a lot of Jack Kuvo, and now Wilson High School in that area brings
got another takedown. 5-1 by Werkheiser.
Werkheiser's a little quicker. That foot position for him is good. seems to be more comfortable with the championship aura that was peculiar. You get out there, and when it's all on the line, things can change. Marino uses good strength, half a sit, whips the arm, and comes up.
Now we got a 5-2 score as a result of that.
Let's go, let's work.
Marino going to get two here.
Yep, he gets two. Controlling. He's got to work up off those legs, and he moves up. A lot of action. You always said, Marv, the action was always in the lightweights. And I think the first several bouts were yawners. The big boys were making the moves.
Happy to hear you say the big boys.
Yes.
Marino is, you'll look here.
Just
Marino's
works off the
takedown.
shove. He just goes around the back. I guess now he's got control.
There
and
it
he brings
is.
his opponent to the mat. Supporting points when you're in that position are your hands and arms. And when they're in that position, there's a quick escape, making it 6-4. 17 seconds left in the second period.
Let's work, guys, let's work.
We got a stall against Werkheiser with 4 seconds to go.
Well, he hasn't initiated on his feet like he did early in the bout.
I think the officials, too, are a little more less patient here as we move along than the earlier officials might have been in calling stalling calls in those lighter weight bouts.
Okay, Tom.
He has a younger brother, Kyle, who's doing a good job, but I think he lost to Shan Rippey in an earlier weight class, the 135-pound class, in the semifinals. So the Werkheiser boys are working well.
Takedown here for Marino would put him ahead.
Let's go, you got to work, gentlemen.
6-5 the score.
Don't let me decide this.
Double stall. You hear referee Paul Stover say, you got to work, gentlemen. Don't let me decide this. He means I'll hit you for stalling. And a stalling right now would be a point for Marino and would tie the match. Will there be an initiation here of a move by either man here?
Gotta go, gotta go.
Werkheiser last year was third at this weight class. Only lost once this year, both wrestlers. We're coming down on the 1 minute mark in the last period, and we've had the stalling warnings. And as the referee says, don't let me win it for you or lose it
Marino
for
was
you.
smart, Larry. He would, and he did. He'd just take a quick shot,
Then he's
move
got
in
a deep
there.
single. Now he's got to bring his opponent to the mat. He's got somewhat of a control.
Leg high. Now move him toward the center before you kick out, and he's got it. And now Marino, Larry, can work very hard on him near the edge.
He just got a word from his coach. Grab the ankle and hang on.
7-6, 36
Keep him
seconds.
down. That's the word for him.
36 seconds to go. A 7-6 lead now for Angelo Marino over Kyle Werkheiser. Third and final period.
Marino has worked his way back from about a 3-point deficit to lead by 1. Take the angle, but Werkheiser standing up, trying to gain an escape. There is none.
There's the Melvin Crosby move to the edge of the mat and off on the boards.
Coach
I don't
Stone.
think he can rip Marino loose. I think Marino is strong enough to hold him in that position. I think he's got to either short sit or get Marino
There'll be
moving.
an escape in the next 11 seconds. Either that or give you 2 strokes the next time we play.
I can give me those anyway.
There.
There it is.
That was only 4.
4 seconds.
7-7.
High ball game in 27 seconds. Remember, stalling has been called. Werkheiser in. Headlock attempt and a nice lateral. But he just missed it. Oh, just missed it.
Good move at the edge of the mat there by Werkheiser.
Wilson coach did some pointing, but he'll look at this
Now,
tomorrow and realize that
He's
wasn't
off
even
the mat.
close.
But both men were aggressive. Neither man is trying to stall out this match with 10 to 12 seconds left here. See the clock in your upper left-hand corner counting down. Both men looking for that one opening, that one sudden shot.
I think they're going to take it to the end. We're going overtime,
It's
folks.
overtime now.
Shake hands again, gentlemen. Okay.
Score stays on the board as 7-7, and this period's a minute, and the next period's a minute, and the last period's a minute.
Angelo Marino in the gray uniform from Springfield High School, District 1. Kyle Werkheiser from Wilson High School, District 11.
Nice duck under, and a takedown goes for Werkheiser.
And if this were a college match, it'd be all over.
That's correct. Sudden death in college, it would have been all over. You're right. That's the difference between high school this year, and I would hope that the National High School Sports Federation takes a hard look at it. I think it's a great idea.
9-8 lead for Werkheiser.
Keep working.
2-1. Excuse me. In the overtime, there's been a takedown in the skate. Now the score is 9-8 in favor of Werkheiser. So I do think Werkheiser leads in takedowns.
And the period ends. Larry will give another look-see at that only takedown of that period.
It's a nice duck under, slips around the side, and you'll see it happen very quickly right here off the shrug. Boom, right there. Duck, up comes the head, pops up under the armpit, comes around the back. Does it nicely.
Now that takedown count, all you're referring to, of course, includes all the overtime periods, too.
Oh, yeah.
Correct?
Greatest number of takedowns. It's for the whole smear.
The whole thing.
10-8. 2-point lead now for Werkheiser. Both wrestlers evenly matched. Nobody's really backing off. They both realize they've been warned. There's a nice attempt. He's down on that ankle now.
He just didn't move that ankle out of the way, and Werkheiser was an opportunist.
Yeah, I
Good
think he
whizzer
almost-
by Marino checks it.
Werkheiser almost looked surprised it was sitting there.
Yeah.
Yes, it was.
Marino really working desperately to check this takedown. He knows that this one could put it away. And a good move. Werkheiser drove the shoulder, picked up as he did.
12-8.
You gotta keep moving.
Period running down.
Referee says you got to keep moving. These kids have been moving. 6 minutes plus 2, that's 8 minutes. That's longer than they go in college, Marv.
Top or bottom?
When they go to college, it'll only be 7 minutes. First period is 3 in college, and then it's 2-2. Marv, I was looking at a book the other day, the 1927 EIWA tournament. I have a book.
1927.
And the rules were in there that the championship bout should be 3 periods of 5 minutes each.
and bare knuckles.
Yeah. Well, my dad wrestled as an amateur in Scotland. You wrestled till you won on a pin. And I have records of him from the early 1900s where he won on a pin in 30 minutes, 40 minutes. You know,
Larry, there aren't enough days in the year.
there's a roll, but caught by Werkheiser, putting that very powerful kid on his back, but
Not for long.
he just bridges right out of that combination, and we're going to get 2-point near fall. Makes it 14-8. As Werkheiser's trying to maintain control, we may get a stalemate. Depends on what the referee perceives as a potential for a
And
reversal.
so it looks like Wilson High School, District 11 is going to have a champion. They battled even at 7-7, but in overtime, it was all Kyle Werkheiser, bringing home a title for Tom Heilman and Wilson High School, District 11, by a score of 14-8. It was amazing that they were so even for so long, and Werkheiser just completely dominated the overtime.
Well, they help each other up, and both men appreciate the capacity of the other, and both worked very, very hard. And
That was a great bout, Marv, even into overtime.
Very happy Kyle Werkheiser, Wilson High School fans. Pleased to see that. Now the awards at 152.